Alrighty, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is the 7 Plays Games here, and welcome to the first episode of probably a series that I'm going to be doing, and it is going to be COD Zombie Story Time.
Fermented herring
I am
dipped
here
in
with
cat
Apollo
piss.
SFM. You better talk. You're not going to make me sound crazy.
Alright, you want me to do my intro?
Go for it.
What's going on, guys? This is Apollo here, and welcome back to another video of mine, but this time it's going to be a little bit different. And you guys know I have referenced COD Zombies. I actually made COD Zombies videos a bit before. But this time, we are going to be talking about our past here, and how we got started in zombies.
So how this criteria is going to work. It's going to be, where were we? What was our first introduction to zombies? Where were we during the Golden Age? Which I would say is mid-Black Ops 2 to the end of Black Ops 3. And the Silver Age, which is the end of Black Ops 4 to the end of Black Ops Cold War. We down with that?
Alright, Sebs. I think you should go first.
How I started with zombies? It is a very weird story. It's like, we got time? Well, we got time because we're freaking doing a video for it. So, how I started was, I was actually introduced to Nocturne Toten at a cousin's place. My cousin was a big Call of Duty player, and that's how I got introduced to World at War. Although I didn't ever play World at War soon after that until I got the copy for myself. And I got to experience Noct, like, firsthand. And that was an experience. But then,
Yeah, fair enough.
next year I come over, he's got Black Ops. Like, keep in mind, like, he did have MW2 already at this point. So
I mean, MW2 was great.
the next thing I see is Kino der Toten, which I am playing on Zombies Chronicles right now. Yes, this is not just regular gameplay. I am actually playing while talking. So, if I go down, you're probably going to hear me scream, cut him off or something.
And now you're playing Horizon.
Kino, and for some reason, I wasn't entirely attracted to Kino first. I was more attracted to 5 first.
Right. Really?
Yes, I was more attracted to 5 first than I was Kino.
And again, you got JFK in there.
You got JFK in there, exactly. And I also really loved the campaign at the time, which was how I first played Black Ops. But then Black Ops 2 was where I really got into zombies. The 2 maps that I really played was Transit and Die
zombie
Rise.
shit with no ammo. Glorious.
Oh boy!
Yeah, I'll be honest
I can
with you, I'm a
say
bit
a
of a Die
lot
Rise
with
defender.
both maps.
I'm a bit of a Die Rise defender. That is, I'll be real with you, Chief.
And I
Paul does
still
not
want
like
to kick
me.
you out the window.
Yeah, because I kind of made him play Die Rise last night until, what was it?
Round 30, because you can achieve that.
Yeah, because I was a bit of an asshat.
You were. You were.
But then in round Black Ops 2, that's when I got introduced to none other than the Smith plays. And then the top 5s. Oh, that was a time. Oh god!
Soon paint thinner at that time.
Yeah, freaking the first video, if I remember correctly, the first ever video, the top 5s that I saw, oh my god, it was actually the top 5 worst zombie maps of all time. Because it was a one video of a guy I saw who did top 10 best zombie maps of all time. And this is like just like when Origins had dropped. It was around that time. And then that's when I discovered the Smith plays. After that guy made a top 5, then it linked me to the Smith plays. And then that's when I got hooked to the zombie community for a very long time. Then the Golden Age. Oh my goodness, the Golden Age. But first off, let's see where you were. What was your start?
So, my story is kind of an odd one. It kind of in line with yours, but it's a little bit different here. So, how I got started with, you know, zombies as a whole, my dad brought me and my older brother over to a friend's house for a little party. And they were playing World at War. We played World at War before, but we've never played the zombies mode because we just never really knew about the zombies. And again, we were very little at the time.
Well, second
Like,
off, it wasn't even
extremely
hidden.
little.
It was even hidden at the time.
It was hidden, pretty hidden.
Yeah,
But,
the only way you could access it until you beat the campaign. Until
Yeah.
there was a patch that came out for that.
Well, we didn't know about zombies. But when we first played zombies, we sucked. Because, we were just kids, so we didn't know a whole lot. But, we played Brucked. That was our first map.
That was your first map?
It was a toss-up between Noct or Verrückt, but it was one of the two. But I think it was more Verrückt because I remember there being a lot more fire and a lot orange looking. So, I'm gonna have to say it's
amnesia
Verrückt
from the
first.
incident. Your brain has shut out the PTSD that was caused to you as a kid.
Oh no, I had nightmares of zombies when I played Kino for the first time. Or like watched Kino for the first time. Thinking a zombie was gonna be in the hallway, and I was scared.
Oh my god, yeah.
But no, we played Nazi zombies, but of course,
Gonna need some
we
juice
sucked.
soon.
We died probably like in the early rounds. We didn't get very far. We didn't get to power. We didn't hit the mystery box. We just tried to use the Colt 1911 for as long as we can until we ran out of ammo. Then we died.
Bro, that is like a freaking starter room challenge shit.
We didn't know what we were doing, but we watched the older guys play it, the adults there, and we were handed a monster. We had a good time.
A monster?
Yeah, it was my first introduction to Monster as well. Really?
And that's where the Kyle shit started with you.
No, that's where I kind of started with zombies. Where I really blossomed, I would say, is around Black Ops 1. I really, really loved Kino. I sunk so many hours into Kino. Even though I had nightmares of zombies before, when I played it, those nightmares started to go away. Because, you know, the more you play it, the less, you know, you actually get nightmares of it. Kind of odd factor, but it's true.
I can't even remember getting nightmares of zombies.
Oh no, I did. I vividly remember in South Carolina getting nightmares of zombies.
And here come the Novacrawlers.
So, I was playing by myself and sometimes with my older brother too. When we went back to Alaska, however, we still had our Black Ops 1 copy, and we bought Moon.
Moon! So you
We
got the
actually got
Resurrection
the
DLC.
Moon DLC, the Resurrection DLC, for Black Ops 1. The only DLC we actually ever got.
It was the only full Zombies DLC in the Black Ops 1,
Before Zombies Chronicles,
yeah, before Zombies Chronicles, yeah.
So I loved Moon 2. I would know where to go, I would know what to do. I even tried doing the Easter egg, but prior to that knowing, I had to do the Shangri-La Easter egg first before doing the Big Bang.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much my start.
Yeah, well, not anything about Black Ops 2?
Black Ops 2, I did play a lot of Transit.
Yeah, we're talking early
I love
CO2.
zombies. I didn't really see, you know, all the hate towards it at first because I was just a kid. I was just trying to get. I had nothing towards it. I was just trying to have
when I
fun.
was a kid, I actually have to say this. I really got frustrated with how Transit was even laid out back then. I was like, what the hell is this stuff?
Well, I was playing more.
On the house.
I was playing more MW2 campaign and a little bit of multiplayer and Modern Warfare 3 survival mode. That was fun.
Oh yeah, I actually, when I jumped on MW3 survival mode, I would be sitting there for a while.
But I did interchange. What really got me into Black Ops 2 the most? Mob of the Dead.
And this is where we can kick off the golden age.
Mob
Oh
of the
my
Dead
God.
is my all-time #1 favorite map. I would go back and replay it so many times to this day. Hell,
Yeah.
I even sent my younger brother to play with me when he was grounded. That's how much I love the map. I wanted him to experience it too. Even though he was grounded while my parents were away.
Mob of the Dead is where I think that the golden age of zombies kicked off. And the reason why is because the amount of storytelling in that stuff, the amount of new stuff we got, just the amount of good quality stuff.
Yeah. But really, I didn't play that much zombies, like, collectively when I was younger. I still played a healthy amount, but just not, like, full-blown anything, really.
What's actually very
Until,
sad
like, years later.
for me is that, and this is kind of sad for
Time
me
to
to admit,
die!
I didn't experience
You guys,
Mob
not
of the
me.
Dead and Origins until 2015.
Dude, I experienced them on launch, because I had a lucky time with my mom, and she bought the DLCs for me. Because my mom is a goat. My mom's great. But, I got Black Ops 3.
Like that?
I didn't pre-order it, but I got Black Ops 3 in 2015,
Now keep this
and
up. I'm gonna run out
I
of zombies.
unironically love Shadows of Evil at launch.
Yeah.
I was not a Shadows of Evil hater. I love Shadows.
To continue to storm my story of the Golden Age, like, it was really when I got into the Golden Age and when Black Ops 3 dropped, because that's when I experienced Mob of the Dead, Buried, Origins, and then, this is kind of bad for me to admit. Apollo knows this a little well.
Oh, too well.
My first experience of Shadows of Evil was last gen.
Last gen Richtofen.
Oh my god, last gen Richtofen. Yeah,
You ready to
That's
bingo,
in the
burn
chat,
better
boys.
slugs?
Yeah, F in the chat, for real. That was an experience, but even though the shitty graphics for what last gen, I could not get past how good the map was.
The map was still very good.
The map
Like, quality-wise, it
amazing.
was S tier.
And also, that's actually one of the maps that really got me into, like, looking into the works of H.P. Lovecraft.
Yeah, it was very, Lovecraftian.
Yeah, that was literally the fucking point.
Yeah,
But,
I know.
but as we went on, I was following how Black Ops 3 was going. And then, you know where this goes. When the Z House started. I just need to pause. You just have a smile on your face, don't you?
Yeah.
I got
do.
the view, scene from Pat, and it was just like, I'm living with Z House YouTubers. When that video
Dude,
dropped,
Z-House, I was there
so
when it
excited.
first dropped.
And that was actually what really got me into, like, expanding into more grounds of YouTube, like, looking at the different types of content creation, like, you know how content houses are? That was, like, the first real content house that was big.
Yeah. I heard about the Z-House, but the Z-House collectively was just kind of, eh. Phase House?
Oh, the Phase House?
Yeah, the Phase House.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that?
I didn't really look too much into Phase House. I was never into Phase as a kid. I never was, and haven't been.
I did it for the memes, jokes.
I actually did have a Phase clan tag because there was that much of a
Oh,
scrub.
come on, where's
But-
my backup?
Yeah.
The last clan tag I had until all my Xbox Live Gold ran on Black Ops 2 was A7X. But to continue on the story, the golden age of zombies will always be intertwined with the Z House.
Always did. Z-House.
And I was sticking into there. We were all talking about, like, yo, what if they make this
I
mashup
need to
map
find
and
some ladder.
Revelations
I'm gonna
drop?
get bored here.
And what do you know? Revelations came out, which is a B tier map. B or A tier. I mean, it's great seeing all the zombies maps again, but it was kind of where the downfall of zombies at the time really began.
Yeah, I would actually have to.
Where it was
agree.
just rehash maps.
So you're gonna have to talk about more about how where you were in the golden age.
So where I was in the golden age? Oh, dude, I was I was all in it. So,
Plug to the
I
skull.
didn't really do
Nice.
Easter egg diving until roughly around 2017,
I'm out of juice.
when Zombies Chronicles did come out. I mean, I tried doing Easter eggs before. I've done the Flytrap Easter egg from Greece.
Yeah, that's a
My boys.
classic.
My boys. And so far, that's really the main, quote-unquote, main Easter egg I've actually done so far until Black Ops 3 came out. When I had a buddy of mine, I don't know if he's still watching, but I have a buddy of mine that I talked to this day, said, hey, let's do the Origins Easter egg. And I have tried to do the Origins
Hey,
Easter egg on my
player,
own, but I have
drop the
failed
chips and get me
many
some
times.
ammo.
I'm a noob. So, what we did is we spent hours looking up guides, what to do, Easter egg steps, even wrote them down in notes, all the steps, secure the keys, descend from darkness, you know, all that. We've done all of that, and when we finally did it, the crazy bastard just said, hey, let's start doing the Easter eggs on the main maps.
Oh, God.
Ain't gonna
So,
be any puppies chew
First off,
toy.
we started with the giant, which is, of course, the Flytrap.
Yeah, like
Pretty
Max
happy, but
Flytrap, I'm pretty sure it's called on the giant.
You nasty
yeah,
squad.
it's still the Flytrap. So
That was hot.
we do that. Easter eggs done. Easy, simple as that. You get the worm icon at the side, and you're good to go. Next, we actually did Der Eisendrache.
First ever boss fight.
More
First
shit
ever
to kill
boss.
with.
A little funny thing too. I had to eat dinner in the middle of us doing the Easter egg. You know, like we were in a standstill, and my poor buddy, oh money, Justin, if you're watching this, I'm still sorry that you had to train for an hour. I am so sorry, dude, but we ended up completing the Easter egg that night as well. And we got through the boss fight. I think a few times we countered connection interrupted issues,
Man up,
the
zombies.
dreaded
It's time to
issues
die.
that Black Ops 3 did have.
Yeah, do we need to,
That
do we really
ruined
talk
so many
about what
runs.
happened to MC Sports Talk? Oh, God, poor guy.
Poor guy. He
Freaking,
was
what was it,
seconds away
3
from World's
days?
First, and it was just gone.
Oh, we all heard it. We knew he was gonna say.
We heard the pain in his voice.
Just, are you kidding me? What the fuck? And then we.
Poor guy, but we did
That
the
man.
Horizon Drag Easter egg. Alright, we got that done, completed. We blew up the moon, which is a direct callback to the moon Easter egg where we blow up the Earth. But it's
Great cutscene too, by the way. As well.
very, very emotional. It's awesome. Good to see.
You have no chance, Bone Monkey.
Yeah.
So-
The Horizon
so,
Drop is where I really got caught up. I'm like, okay, I want to do Easter eggs.
Yeah.
The first ever Easter egg I did was, in fact, the Die Rise High Maintenance Easter egg.
Yeah.
I can at least say that when I was at my cousin's place for like a whole week, I said, you know what? We are gonna do the Super E.
Oh boy.
We did this. It was the BO2 Super EE. So we got the nav cars and all that shit.
Running light on ammo.
But the only problem was we had to group up with a team of randoms for transit. So
bet you
what we
guys
did
had
was
fun.
we would just move around. We would just like keep getting in and out of different servers to make sure we had people with mics. And we just said, you know what, we're doing the transit Easter egg. We're gonna get all the nav cars and shit. Let's do this.
I bet you guys had a blast.
We actually did have a blast.
Hey, player.
Oh wow,
I need
really?
more ammo or
Yeah.
we're going down.
Usually when people try to do the super Easter egg, they just start, you know, just regretting it instantly. It's just like, oh,
Yeah.
make it
But
end.
we only had those guys for transit, just because of that one step in the portals.
Yeah,
But yeah.
portals suck.
yeah, like there's been some Easter eggs that I've seen that are just absolutely amazing. I have to say, the Mom of the Dead Easter egg is so freaking simple in its
stellar.
ending, but it is
I need
so
to find
good.
some lead or I'm gonna
It's
get
stellar,
bored
dude.
here.
But we need to talk about how zombies went with Black Ops 4.
Nasty squag.
Let's skip Black Ops 4 and move on to Cold War.
Well, we at least need to talk. Well, I said like the Silver Age. I always say the Silver Age. Just don't get mad at me. I say the Silver Age started with Ancient Evil.
Alright, okay. Ancient Evil I can respect.
Crowd, man.
That's where I say the Silver Age really began. But it also led to like the most consistent
Why is it always
map
up to
of
me?
the entire series.
Yeah.
Like I
No, I
think
do
like
agree
a
with
single
that.
bad map on Cold War. Where I was in Cold War, this was where I was actually on. This was the first ever COD game I personally bought on launch. I remember when I got it. I was on my way to my work, which was an A&W, and right on the other side of the parking lot was an EB Games, which is a Canadian subsidiary GameStop.
Yeah.
Same thing. It's literally the same thing. I got Black Ops Cold War, and the whole reason I got it was because I wanted to play zombies.
Die Machina looks great.
I am so happy that I was at the launch of all of the zombies for Black Ops Cold War, because that was the most consistently fun experience I ever had.
Honestly, I kind of dipped down during Cold War, surprisingly. Like, I just didn't play zombies as much because Black Ops 4 really tainted me. Can you really blame me?
Yeah, but the thing is, I actually skipped out on Black Ops 4 for the lack of the campaign. And, like, I was never into like the Battle Royale stuff at the time.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I played the hell out
I
of
used to-
Blackout though.
I used to play that. And once I got Modern Warfare, I played the hell out of Warzone. And I was really happy when they had that zombie special for the first Halloween.
I didn't play it, but it looks sick.
Blair,
I
drop the
played
chips
it
and get me
for
some
a
ammo.
lot of hours.
Until the event was done.
Yeah, I played it till the event was gone. Shh! Shit!
Well, he downed.
I don't want to talk about that.
He downed. I can already tell he downed.
Okay, but let's move on to
Don't worry, just tripped.
where you really were. Were you consistently in the community? Were you like gone from the community?
Knee deep in
Or
zombie
you
shit.
still
with no
Basically-
ammo.
on the edge.
When Black Ops 4 came out, I kind of strayed away. Really.
Like, honestly, don't blame you. should've
I
done
did
that
stray
before.
away. Mostly because of, you know, they did my boy Mob of the Dead so dirty with Blood of the Dead. And
I mean,
it's
I
not
think
really all
Out
Jason
of all of the
Blundell's
remakes
fault,
they
really.
made, which one do you think was the most redeemable?
The most what?
Redeemable. Like, what could actually, like, be fixed?
Fuck me, that smells.
Could actually be fixed. I think Blood of the Dead can be the one that's fixable the most. Like, the most. Because if Blood of the Dead was just Mob of the Dead 2.0 with the premise crew, I would be happy. I would be happy. Like, you know, Return of the Afterlife system, which is a great system, by the way. Absolutely love it.
And it even makes sense considering, Mob of the Dead.
They're in purgatory.
Zombies
And
since
it's also basically its own
1945.
dimension in the storyline.
Yeah. Like, the premise crew are actually in their own purgatory at that point.
Well, they always have been.
I mean, yeah, still,
Hey,
the
I
afterlife
found
system
all
would
the
still work
zombies.
quite well. So I think if they implemented the afterlife system again instead of being a crappy shield,
Oh god, the shield.
it would be great. Also,
I
the starting
I
room,
also really hated that shield system for, you know exactly what I mean. Shit.
Easter egg.
Oh, I
Ugh.
died.
Oh god, that Easter egg! Don't remind me of that Easter egg. I didn't even try anything. It was bad.
The siphon's broken.
Like I take a look at him, like, what is this? What is this?
I gotta start up.
That's
my map.
basically my reaction to Blood of the Dead. It's just like,
Yeah, yeah.
oh, this is cool. Where's everything?
Yeah, how do you feel?
Where's the
How do you
bridge?
feel about Vanguard?
Do we even need to talk about No, no.
I am
Vanguard?
that
What's
I
that?
am that
What's
one
that
scene
again?
of Gus Fring over the toilet after he drank poison.
Um, Vanguard. Have you heard about Vanguard?
I have not even touched Vanguard.
No. I haven't heard Vanguard. I'm sorry, man. I don't know anything about Vanguard.
Yeah,
I don't
I
even
haven't
know what
touched
that
Vanguard.
is. Sorry.
I got another flavor hex, baby.
Oh boy, Vanguard, don't get me started. Just don't.
Now, do you think the zombies community could enter another silver age?
Another Silver Age or another Golden Age?
I'm saying a silver age to be more optimistic, like a consistently good series, like all the way through, or at least like.
I think
decent.
with the 2-year break that's going on right now, with their 2-year development cycle now, I think we're going to see way higher quality maps, like Black Ops 3 Blundell era maps, but probably a little bit more refined since
Yeah.
they're gonna have 2 years.
Well, I'm gonna ask you another question then.
Yeah,
Zelensky or Blundell?
Blundell.
Blundell.
I'm sorry, Zelensky, but I think Blundell really hit the nail on the head when it came to zombies content, like story-wise, Easter egg steps, for the most part. Some of them are still random as hell, but for the most part, I think Blundell would be the better pick. My boy Zelensky did start it off, but he did not finish it in the best way possible. Besides
Yeah.
Buried.
Besides Buried, I say Buried is like his last hurrah against Blundell, because both actually had both the maps they put out at that time had choice endings.
Yeah. Where Mob of the Dead, either Weasel wins or the crew win.
Weasel wins and the Mafia wins.
Stupid
Also, by the way,
space map.
Rip Ray Liotta, you gotta mention that.
Yeah. My boy is gone.
Get shut up. What do I gotta do? We're dragging this out. But I really think that's like we really came at a time in the content creation for zombies when zombies had just entered the Silver Age. And
Yeah.
like where the Golden Age content creators, Mr. Waffle Waffle, Mr. Telexify, JC Backfire, The Smith Blaze, Lonely Mailbox.
Black
Anderson
Ops 3 is
Sports
where it really hit it off.
Yeah,
Very much so. Like,
yeah. And
Black Ops 3 is the coup d'etat of what made zombies. It was the rise up to power of
The
what
rise
made
of
zombies
power.
zombies.
I think that's really a good place to end off, and I'm going to say this. I really think that there's going to be another renaissance of the zombies games, like during.
Oh yeah,
this
definitely,
2-year break,
because
for sure.
with the Renaissance there came another one that was not really as popular but still cherished.
Yeah, I would actually say this was like a Silver Age renaissance that was really led by Tim Henson and Crazy Rabbit.
Yeah, the name suggests that he is very crazy because that man
That man can get away with
that
can
man is
cancel
something
himself.
else.
But I think this is where we should end it off. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys want to see this as a series, I recommend you guys leave a like, because we're probably thinking of uploading different questions or stories on each of our channels, but we'll both be in them. You still down to do that? You better be.
Yeah.
Then let's do it. Let's see what you guys think. Leave a like in the
I'm
video, and
honestly
we'll
down.
see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Have a good one.